Alright guys, what's up? It's Ludski and this is the August update. Haven't done one in a little while and I apologize for that. But you know me, whenever I don't have a video for a few months, there's something big coming up. So first off, rear doors are sealed off. See that? So what I did here, I got some 16 gauge. I think it was 16 or 12. 16 or 12 gauge. Made a template to the size of the door, cut it into the metal, tack welded all the way around it. I was gonna clean up the body right here, so with some be nice and smooth and everything, but then I realized, oh yeah, I'm taking some 1/8 inch plate armor. I'm gonna extend it from the corner armor so it goes all the way across to the B pillar, down to there, around there, cut here, and then all the way back over to here, so it really rounds out this circle nicely in the wheel well and fits exactly to the tire. Because right now I got that little gap here and I can't stand that. So I figured I'm just gonna leave it like that. It don't make a difference. Once I put that metal over it, no one's gonna see it and you wouldn't have known if I didn't tell you. So that's that. I got some best top half doors, or tube doors, sorry. And these ones come with the little, well, they didn't come with it, they're extra. But I have the little pouch things, and the pouches are supposed to be on the outside, but I like it a lot better on the inside because you can actually use them. I don't know. I figure that's more beneficial for me to use it rather than from the outside to use it. What I'm going to do though is get, they make skins to go all the way around it. So I'm going to look into those, see if I can find someone that has them, how well it fits. Otherwise, I might get my own. I still have a bunch of this steel left over, so I might make my own to actually seal it off a lot better. Because if it just fits to this, I don't want to have a gap around the doors and water, wind, whatever can still get into it. I'd rather make mine a little bit bigger than the door itself, still bolt on and off and all that, but have it fit the door well a lot better. So secondly, I cut the B pillar down a little bit more. So I'm kind of in debate on what I should do here. If you guys have suggestions, I'd love to hear it. So right now, I have this one B pillar, and it comes down to the body, to the frame mount right there. So it's actually structurally to the frame. It's not just a body where it's going to rip off. I cut it flush with this guy all the way across. And my original plan was I was just going to put a cap over it. Just take some of this steel, make it to the shape of that, cover it all up. But now that I'm thinking, I'd like to somehow still use the whole B pillar structurability, is that a word? To keep it structural or something. So what I'm kind of thinking of doing is capping it off with a 1/4 inch plate and then have this stick out just a little bit, so cut it around this but still fit to this. Weld this inner I'll cut this part off right here so it's still just the round circle, or the oval, and I'll weld that to the 1/4 inch, then I'll grind it flat so the 1/4 inch we welded to this, and then I'll put a cap over that so it's twice as thick but it's still welded to the main pieces. It's not just welded to body right here. And then have a tube that goes up and across, because it would be nice to have it something a little bit protected to the door, to the driver or passenger, the person right there. So I don't know, that's kind of my idea on that. I just buffed it up today, so it's nice and shiny right now. You may notice there's a lot of hail damage on my hood. I got this hood for 20 bucks and a pack of beer, so it worked out well for me. My old one had the snorkel cut out, and I'd rather pay, you know, $27 than have to take the time to cut, bend, and weld and grind and make it fit to hide the old spot. So I just did this. And I'll put a hood louver on in the center to cover up, because that's basically where all the damage is. And I'm gonna repaint everything, either repaint it or wrap it or something. It's gloss black, and I really love the whole gloss black look. So I might just, all the body armor and corner armor. So these two are just Rust-Oleum rattle cans. This one is Raptor liner, spray bed liner. And it looks kind of cool, but I'm kind of over the whole bed liner thing now. And so what I'm thinking of doing is actually, after I put the plate on here and everything, I'm going to do it in gloss black to match that. and I'll repaint him so it's actually all nice and smooth and dent free. I know it's gonna go off-road, it's gonna get dented, yeah, but it can still look pretty. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, is either all gloss black or whatever color I decide to go to, it's all gonna be the same gloss or matte colored. So that's that. What else have I done? I found this that I made, this mesh net. I made it like 7 years ago. Apparently I brought it with me when I moved. And fits just nice right there for a tailgate. That's all I need. Obviously I still have all those holes and stuff. Those are all marked for me to fill. Depending if I keep a tailgate is going to depend on if I keep those hinge openings or if I close it off. The holes in the back of the tub here were where my coilover towers were until I decided to put those in the front. Then I got new ones, but my coilovers in the rear are going to go right there. So I'm just going to keep them there until I either cut them out and cover them or what. I took off the windshield. You see that? I still have it. It still bolts back on great. I just don't really want it. I think it looks a lot better like this. So I added another cross member tube right here, this angled one. So that way from the front, it's not so boxy. It looks nice. And it's another cross member, so why not? You notice there's no windshield spreader. Don't worry, I'm getting there. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm gonna run a bar. I'm gonna take out the tweeters here, relocate them. I'm gonna run a bar. It bends out a little bit towards the front, goes across over, and then I'm gonna have two vertical nodes coming down to that new windshield spreader. So I finally finished up the A-pillars too. Ran the tubing down to a, whoa, can't tell if it's like super dark or what. My camera, the battery's low, so it's probably freaking out. Just some 1/4 inch, angled it. I'm gonna put a gusset going across from here all the way down this, so it runs down the plate a little bit, give it a little bit more, so it doesn't just fold. There's another 1/4 inch under it to help with that. And right now it's got two body mounts, two pinch seam mounts right here, which is like every other sport cage that you can buy for the JK. But what I'm gonna do differently is I'm gonna take some tubing from here and run it down to the floor and then to the frame. So it's gonna help with the vertical strength, and then the two bolts there are gonna help with the lateral side to side strength. I haven't cut this B pillar yet, just haven't had the time, haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for that side yet either. So I believe that's it for the upgrades right now, guys. Oh, I also, one reason I took off the windshield is so I could fit in my garage. I went and made this little suck down winch, even though it's not an actual suck down since that needs to be vertical. This works great for me to fit into my garage and suck it down that extra couple inches. So I just kind of ran that guy down to the truss there. So, thanks. That's about it, guys. If you have any questions, comment them below. I'll do my best to get back to you, as always. Like if you love the Black Widow, and subscribe for more videos like this, because I'm still doing more mods, guys. Alright, see you next video.